Hi all, this is Preston Bagot Church in Warwickshire. I popped to, grey day, cold day. And where are we? About most of the way through January already, I think. Bit of a, well, 7 degrees today, which is a lot better than we've had recently. Anyway, I'm just going to show you this area over there. See how I point to that hill there. It doesn't look much from here, but that's actually quite a rise. That's Barnmore Hill. And that's an Iron Age hill fort over there. There's a lot of Iron Age remains here and a lot of Roman history too. We're a stone's throw from a village called Wootton, just over the hills there, and Ulster, which is just that way. Both are Roman settlements. Wootton especially was very important as a military garrison base. But today we're at Preston Bagot Church. It's a lovely, lovely little church. I love this place. It's actually not far from where I live. And it's got all kinds of fabulous secrets, this place. 11th century, the main church that you're looking at here, it was added to that bit down there in the 12th century. But so it's mainly Norman. But underneath here is a Saxon church, remains of a Saxon church. And some of the stones at the very base of it are still those original Anglo Saxon stones. And the dressed ones that you can find in some parts, here we go, like these here, for example, and all the way around the base of the church and on the corners, they're thought to have come from a Roman villa that was in this area. Like I said, the Romans were very prevalent in this area. And those dressed stones at the bottom, they were probably from a Roman villa. So that's even earlier than the Anglo Saxon. And when you get an old church like this on a hill without some Anglo-Saxon remains to it or history to it, almost definitely this would have been a site of religious gatherings way before Anglo-Saxons rooms, back in the Iron Age, in fact, maybe earlier again. I'll show you another nice thing out here. You see the bell tower up there. It's lovely. It's just a little wooden tower with shingle roof. That was added by the Victorians in the 1870s, I think. But before it was there, this church had bells, and they used to hang them from this tree, very ancient tree here, which is lovely, isn't it? And the bells that they hung in that tree are the very same ones that are now in the tower up there, which is really nice, I think. Nice Norman doorway. See the stones over the door. Some great features around the. Hope it's not too dark to see in here. I actually found a church that's open, which is great. Not a lot of light. The farm's here. This is lovely condition, but actually 14th century, which is marvellous, isn't it? These early windows. These are the earliest windows that were here. These very small ones, and they extend all the way down the sides. And the other side too. And the glass that's in here, these stained glass windows, and these as well, which are rather nice. These were actually made by a company in Birmingham in the mid-1800s called Morris & Co. of Birmingham. And those windows used to be in a meeting hall on Bristol Street in Birmingham. And that was bombed in the war and destroyed. But these windows survived. They'd been put for safekeeping. They'd been taken out of that building on Bristol Street and kept. And they ended up here. 1964, the church bought them and fitted them into the window frames, which is lovely. Oh, Morris & Co., by the way, that was the company owned by William Morris, the pre-Raphaelite artist. So very, very famous company. Has his own business, his own company, his own stained glass. Lovely. This part of the church here, the chancel, this was added in the 12th century. So this is a little bit later than the rest of the church at that end. But in the, 1930s, they were digging up here, just at the far end, and they found two bodies, the remains of two skeletons, lying north-south, which of course is unusual. People are generally buried east-west, Christian burials. But these were north-south under there, and they've probably been there for, a long, long time. I mean, probably Anglo Saxon or so, and they weren't that deep either. Some stories say they may have been buried in a hurry during the Black Death. Others say they may well have been earlier than that, and they weren't even Christian burials, which would explain north-south burial rather than east-west. But, that's just a few little secrets in this lovely church here in Warwickshire. Really super. Just a tiny church, very simple, but full of secrets if you know what to look for. Great history. Iron Age, Roman, Anglo Saxon, Norman. It's all here right in this little church, which is fantastic. So if you get a chance, come and take a look. Say goodbye to you outside. Oh, I don't know how to get. There we go. Couldn't get out of there for a moment. It's a bit lighter out here. This porch is Victorian, of course. Doorway, original, Norman, but the porch was part of the restoration in the 1800s. Lovely. Anyhow, hope you're all doing okay. Not getting poorly with this awful COVID thing we've got. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. All the best. Bye bye.